thank you so much for joining us on ET Now. And if you look at your domestic volume growth, it came in at around 5%. It was healthy, and also it's pretty healthy given the fact that we are in a very challenging environment currently. If you could help us understand what exactly contributed to such a healthy volume growth coming in, have you taken any pricing or grammage action? And also, what's the outlook that you are penciling in for H1 FY26? And the key question that everyone would want to know, will your FY26 growth be price-led or volume-led?
See, the growth has been very good for the whole quarter. So it was a mix of both pluses and minuses. So many of the brands have done very well. The summer last quarter had been very good. The quarter four had been very good, in fact, and has impacted the overall growth. So the growth has come from almost all the brands. And even the international business has done very well. But there had been some negatives also in terms of it might not have met our expectation. Maybe for some strategic investments, that was a phase of consolidation. But despite this, the core domestic business has grown in double digit by almost 11%. International business has grown by 5 to 6%, and and that has been a good profitable growth. So on an overall, it's a highly satisfactory performance from our side for the quarter and for the first full year. It's for the full year itself. Going forward, you were asking for about the outlook. We believe the outlook would also be more optimistic and very favorable, because now the inflation woes are also coming down. There has been gradual recovery in terms of the market from the rural to urban as well. And so all the positive factors are positive, which are consumer supportive. And so we believe that going forward, there would be a good growth we can expect.
All right, Mr. Bhansali, your BoroPlus segment delivered a strong 27% growth supported by the winter season. But talk to us about the summer demand. The unseasonal rains have affected the summer demand for a lot of the seasonal products. Is it affecting your Dermicool Navratna demand? Are you recalibrating inventory and distribution for this particular segment?
So the fourth quarter, we have a Navratna Dermicool, the summer brand has delivered a 16% growth. And even the BoroPlus has delivered, though on a very seasonal base, it's a low base for the fourth quarter. And BoroPlus has delivered a 27% growth. So growth has come, as I said, from almost all the power brands. Of late, we believe currently that there could be some intermittent rain and so, but we believe that there are still around 6 weeks to go for the quarter, and we are optimistic about the summer to fare well in this first quarter as well.
Okay, so optimistic about the remainder of this summer season despite intermittent monsoons. But sir, let's talk about your financials. Now this quarter, EBITDA margins have declined roughly 90 bips on a year-on-year basis. Could you share with us your outlook on margins in FY26, and how much will the relaunch of the Smart and Handsome brand impact your overall operating expenses, and in turn, if that could weigh on margins in FY26?
See, we are the highest spenders in terms of percentage of A&P to sales, almost 17-18%, and we would continue to invest behind the brands. Wherever we feel that there is a potential, we invest behind the brands. And despite this, our EBITDA margins are the highest in the industry, almost the highest in the industry. And going forward also, we believe that because the material cost is benign, and though our advertisement, promotion, marketing costs may remain at this same level, we believe that our EBITDA margins would remain at almost the same level as where we are.
Right, sir. Let's put the spotlight on your segments, because most of them have actually done well, but there are certain of them that haven't performed well. Kesh King, Pain Management, Man's Company Performance, they were also impacted in the quarter gone by. If you could help us understand, by when do you expect to see some sort of a revival coming in for the segments? And also, if you could give us or quantify by how much would you see the revival come in?
Yeah, so Kesh King had to do with the category, and so the category had been declining. And within this quarter, the growth has been almost flat. And we have robbed in BCG here to advise us on the overall strategy for the hair care portfolio, hair care and skincare portfolio. We are taking a lot many initiatives, and all these initiatives are expected to yield good results going forward, and good growth is expected from this brand as well.
All right, and along with that, Emami has forayed into the brightening cream category with the launch of Emami Pure Glow. What's the rationale and how will this contribute to the portfolio offerings and financials?
So, we had many years back also we had been in this category, and we believe that this category is very promising. But it is highly cluttered and very strong competition. But our product has a very strong rationale to remain there, and it's very effective. We have launched this in few states, and we expect this brand to do very well. We will do the next plan of action. We will revisit, and based on the kind of full-fledged response which we get from the market, we will decide the next course of action on this.
Okay, sir. And also, let's talk about the guidance that you have shared on your con call. You've guided for 2 to 3% pricing growth in FY26. Help us understand if that will be enough to protect margins in case demand gets patchy, because while rural is doing okay, we see that urban is still a little bit lackluster. So, what's your outlook on the pricing action, and would 2 to 3% be enough?
Yeah, as I said, that the material cost has been very benign, and we do not expect any substantial price increase to have cost push or inflationary pressure to remain. So we believe that that moderate price increase would be enough.
All right, then we leave it there, sir. Thank